Varen.
Oh, bring it on.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all you got.
Swear Bore was right here.
Varen is in the prime position.
I can hit everybody. Wait, no. Ah.
Hey,
Um,
hey.
I mean, you could hit everybody.
um, I should look up these spells and keep them in my spell book. So I'm just looking up the fucking thing every time.
Baron pulls out a book.
Just a
It's right
moment.
here somewhere.
I'll
Just a
cast
second.
this
Just a
in
moment,
just a
I'm sorry.
second. Almost.
No, I know. Just make this an extra long 6.
That's fireball. No.
No. This is just turned into anime, so I got like 3 episodes to pull this off.
Yeah,
so it's all
this is
good.
DBZ now.
You have to charge it for a while.
All right, listen.
Right.
All right, their planet has different minutes.
Bane, the first dude, the one who's
This one. So he's hunter's marked and now baned. We'll go with.
Well, he makes a.
he
Well, they
it's a
all
charisma saving
to
throw.
both of them. You
Oh yeah, I can do it, but to both of them. That's right.
Oh, okay. Oh, they make charisma saving throws. Okay.
Yeah, and they're demons, so they probably
They're really good at it.
don't.
I'm sure they have really good charisma.
So they are
Yeah.
both baned.
Not gonna help much.
And the entanglement drops, so that's all
Oh, okay.
no longer
This is
no
just-
longer there.
these are irritating me, so I'm moving them.
Whenever they attack. Yeah.
So they
D4,
D4.
subtract that number for your attack, roll, or saving throw for them
Got it.
from now
Okay. Anything else for Varen?
on. Can I healing? No, I don't have. I think healing word is a full action, even though I want it
Healing
to
word
word
is a bonus action.
It's bonus.
It is a bonus action.
It is a bonus?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah!
Does
All right.
casting with your item count as using a spell for the turn, though? I
Yeah,
don't know how
you've-
bardic
It's still a.
weapons.
You're
Because
still
doesn't it just
doing the
add?
cast
Does it
spell
add to them
action.
to be known, or is it like does the thing have its own charges?
It should be. It is a cantrip, and no, this was my own spell, so I can't do that. You're right.
Yeah.
Shit. I can do a cantrip, correct? Though Right.
Yes.
A bonus
A
action.
bonus action cantrip
a bonus action.
because you did an action spell.
Fair enough. Yep. That's all for my turn.
All right. So this one wants to. It does not like you, Varen. It does not like being baned. So it's going to go the quickest way, which is through cross.
Okay.
So first he's gonna bite you first because he's gonna rip your throat out with a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, I get a minus D4, but I don't think that matters, does it?
Nah, probably not.
11 necrotic damage.
Wow.
I'm going to cutting
Not
words the
consistent.
damage.
Okay. 9
Hopefully
necrotic damage.
Damn.
All right.
And then while you're reeling from that, it's going to hack off one of your arms. Hold on, I'll roll my D4.
That might actually matter.
18.
That does not matter. that hits.
And you'll take 12 slashing damage.
Okay. He's still
up?
here. He's
Alright.
still here.
He's angry because he can't get through you. Alright. So, next one. Kaino, you're our punching bag today. So he is going to bring the sword down on your leg. Try to shatter it. Nope.
No.
It clangs off the ground. While he's down there, he attempts to bite your arm. No. That Bane's really messing him up. Cross.
Well, Cross is going to. He's going to attack the far one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 11.
You miss it. You completely whiff. That one smacks the meaty part.
For a piddly 6,
All right.
and he'll bonus hit
That hits.
for more damage than the other one somehow. But
So you dealt 13 damage.
mhm.
Very good. Anything else for Cross?
Nope.
All right, Kaino.
I'm gonna take this one.
I'm not even hitting you.
Booming blade him.
Oh dear. Oh, that hits. So
And then-
16.
I'm also gonna divine smite him and do 17 radiant.
Okay, so well,
Which I think it's the first time I've divine smited.
I think so.
Crackling.
Okay, so what's your
Radiant.
total damage there?
Does radiant matter?
No, it does just regular.
Is he a demon? So do I get the extra?
36.
Oh, you
eight?
do get an extra. You do get an extra die.
Boom.
42.
42.
Good God. And that was the one next to you, right?
It was this one
This
to the
one.
left.
Oh, right. You don't kill him outright, so he will use his reaction to swing at you with advantage.
Okay. That's fair. I
18. Is your shield the face up? Because have you been hit? And then
it
you rolled
is.
for
I
it?
made con saves.
Okay. So
I'm
he
gonna-
misses.
Well, 18 is my AC.
Yeah, but then I'm baned.
Oh yeah, neat.
So he does miss even with advantage. He
He's
is
still
still
alive?
standing. Yep.
I got you.
Can like kind of step on the trap? Just start stomping on it. And he's like, it's not working, guys.
Broken.
He's like, hit me. Wait, no, that's not gonna work either. And then ends his turn.
Blinks, you're up.
All right, well, let's take care of this one before it takes care of Cross.
Rogue's always stealing the kills.
I'll use my short sword. Oh, God.
You whiffle. Just totally miss.
I do indeed. Okay.
You almost stabbed Bore.
I don't know. I'm just going to stand here like a lump and not be able to do anything because I'm too much power to run away.
All right.
No, I know what to do.
Oh, you're doing something?
No, I don't. Go ahead.
Bore will take a swing at this guy to finish
Kill
him
it.
off.
Go board here.
There it is.
The left
Oh.
hook.
He misses.
Finish off what you couldn't start.
Yeah, it's alright. The right hook always misses.
Yep. So he swings again
And the right hook.
and kills it.
And then
When he kills it, it just kind of it screams and basically kind of evaporates / explodes into smoke. And him and everything he had disappears except for you hear. Well, you probably don't hear it because it's too noisy. But Kaino, you would. You still have detect magic up,
No, I don't. Yeah, I meant to take that down. Because
Okay.
it's concentration.
so no one notices anything. He just poof, and that's it for Bore.
his bonus action should shift his hunter's mark if he hasn't dropped it yet.
Ah, yes. Okay. So he will do that. He's going to shift Hunter's Mark. To this one. Alright. And then back to you, Varen.
Varen will use Cure Wounds on Cross.
You have to jump back over there.
You have to touch him.
I'm just gonna walk across.
You walk across?
Yep.
You don't jump across?
I know I ran. Well, I kind of sprint, but I don't jump.
Okay.
I do just forget about the prop. Varen forgets about it.
I see.
I didn't.
Go ahead and make me a dex save.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boom, boom, boom. So 3 arrows just kind of whop, 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 and you take 9 damage. And Con save for is Bane concentration?
Mm-hmm.
Con save if you would, sir.
Sure. Oh, good.
Bane is still up. I would have been like best trap ever. So you make it
I
over.
forgot about that part. It was supposed to be fun. Till I'm just gonna cure wounds, and that's gonna be. I think I'm gonna use my second.
Nice.
Level 2. That's 15 points of healing, buddy.
Anything else for Varen?
Ooh.
The art one be dead. This one, which hadn't spoken until now, just says, "You killed him," and he's going to charge. Sorry, Cross. He still wants Varen, and you're the quickest way through.
It's all right.
So, as he charges, he just lunges with the greatsword, trying to impale you on it. But
Bane, hopefully.
Bane brings that down to 14, which I'm assuming
Miss.
misses. And then he's just going to try to bite your head off, kind of like in Men in Black. That's not advantage, sorry. 21,
Bane.
Bane.
19.
That
Cutting words.
Do it. How many more of these does the bard have?
That's my last one.
Son of a bitch.
that will miss.
And then that one's just like impotent with rage. And Cross, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll take the hit for everybody, I guess, just to finish it. I will attack
Okay.
because everyone is too close. 12.
You miss.
All right, hit me.
Nope. You didn't hit him.
Oh, all right.
Only triggers if you hit him.
I'll-
You miss.
I might not be taking it. Yeah, that's my turn.
And Kaino. You muted, Ryan. Possibly dead.
Sorry, someone called me away for a second. This is my turn. I stab him with booming blade.
What did he ever do to you?
Attacked me.
You
I'm gonna use
miss.
my bardic inspiration.
Oh, man.
You hit.
19. Smite.
You get an extra die.
Wow. Wow.
All those dice rolls and wow.
A lot of ones and threes.
27.
27 damage still.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm out of spell slots.
All right.
And then Merc is gonna walk a little bit over here. And his turn.
All right. Oh, yeah, you hit him. So he's not gonna let that go unanswered.
He could though.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah, he
miss. Yeah. Blinks.
Alright, I'm going to disengage and go this way. There we go. Now I can see. I'm going to just calmly reload my X-bow.
Okay.
That's it.
Bore is going to. He just does 2 quick attacks with his battle axe, hitting with 1. Plus a d6.
Bane.
What is that? Does that lower? That doesn't lower AC, does it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you're
only
hitting. That's the 18. Oh, sorry.
He's
Was that the
hitting
old
this
attack?
Bore attacking.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So
Bore's stealing my
21.
dice.
My bad.
That's how you do it, Kaino. I can't do his voice.
That's how you do it, I know.
There we go. And that will be it for Bore. Varen.
He has that bonus. He can hit with his offhand attack.
Oh, can he? All right. What is
Because he has
that?
dual wielder.
Is that
doesn't
his
he?
right
I
hook,
think
left hook thing?
Do left. I think it's left hook. I think is that.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
that looks right. Yeah. For another
Sure.
8.
I think that he actually can use a battle axe. But
And-
that's- should
And a
go-
D6 as well.
Oh, right.
That's why, yeah. Hunter's Mark is very cool with dual wielders.
It's like what makes dual wielding legit on.
Like
Usually it's
possible.
Yeah, usually it's like the worst.
All right, Varen, you can finish him off.
Uh-oh.
It's you and him. That hits. Okay. I believe you get a second beam at you're level 5, right? You have to roll for each beam.
Oh, my bad.
I
That would be
think.
too easy, wouldn't it?
But if you hit,
Um,
I will add that 2 damage.
I don't think your bardic inspirations are
They're reduced.
d8s if you have if you're level in warlock.
That would
I
have
thought
hit.
it was level 5. Just across the
It's level 5 across the board for the extra cantrip damage. But
Not,
if it's,
yeah, but I'm talking about for bardic inspiration.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast doesn't get extra damage, it just gets more beams.
Yeah, I'm talking about how bardic inspiration. If he's a level in warlock, then he's on level 4 in bard,
you're right.
so he should only have a d6.
Good point.
Oh, my bad.
We're big old cheaters.
It's alright. I don't think it
My
would have
bad.
altered anything anyways.
Probably not.
So,
Maybe though.
just going forward.
Probably not.
Anything else for Varen?
No, that's it.
Alright. I'll take you before I die. And he'll take your attack of opportunity, Kaino.
Okay.
This could do it.
He didn't leave my range though.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, I'll take it.
He doesn't. I mean, I forgot, but thank you for being honest there. All right.
Go for it.
So first, he brings his sword down on you, the bane of his existence. Not advantage. So it's 18 minus a d4.
Minus 4.
17
17 hits. Go ahead.
for 11 damage.
Hellish Rebuke.
Ah!
This is ironic.
Yeah, it actually is.
He's like, I can do it
It's
too.
not-
Blam.
it's not- It's not doing it.
You can. Is it an automatic
It's a dex
damage?
save
It's a dex save. Okay.
for half. 3d8.
Yeah, 2d10.
And
Jeez.
what is?
15.
All right, so he'll take the full damage. You could do it.
So 2d10. 12 damage.
12. Is it enough?
Do they
Ha-
care about fire? Because it is fire. If that...
Is it fire damage?
It's fire damage.
That changes things.
Sorry. I feel like these past 3 turns I've been acting against us.
And give me a con check for your bane.
Oh, absolutely. Probably where I fuck up.
No, it's still up. And then he is going to bite your hand off, so you can't ever cast spells again. At least that's what he wants to do.
That hits no matter what.
Okay. So that's bite for 7 necrotic.
So I took 19 last time?
No, you took 11
I took 11, okay.
because it wasn't a crit.
Okay, gotcha.
And Hellish Rebuke is a spell attack, so that doesn't trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
Cross.
Yep, I got it. I got it, guys.
Yes. So how do you kill him? Oh yeah,
With-
that'll do it.
Yeah. I'll just finally triumphantly bring my glaive and take his head.
And we
Pretty-
are
pretty lame, but
hey, not
So-
all finishing moves need to be, epic.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. You shit on me every game we play.
I was trying to get to Varen. I did not. I don't mean to pick on you.
I know.
All right.
so did their
you're out of
weapons-
combat.
Did their weapons cling to the ground, or they disappear with them?
No, so the weapons disappear, but when you look on the ground, you see two crude rings with they have like they're not really gems. They just look like kind of shiny rocks, rough cut rocks set in these rings.
Do they look the same?
Yeah, they look identical. And
Hmm.
that's all that's left of them. The other orcs that were in there have the standard Kino kit.
Just what we need.
People are gonna think Kino's supplying all the orcs, by the way, at some point.
I will heal.
That's what I figured.
I'm gonna heal Varen.
Yeah, Varen's just kind of like on his knees,
Oh.
just like,
That sucks. You get 3.
yeah.
Not
he's
nearly as
shaking.
good as what I gave you, as what you gave me.
He smiles at it and like tries to just like, you
And
Thanks.
he's going to give
Appreciate
you
it.
4 more from healing hands. Because he feels bad, because that was really bad.
Okay. Varen starts getting up and just shakes it off. He's like, well, that went better than expected. And just starts kind of following everybody.
Okay,
Slowly snapping and pulling the bullets out from the fucking trap he walked through.
I like that you're like, I'm like, do you jump over? You're like, no, I walk. What? Okay.
You're like, you do know. I'm like, yeah, I know. Varen doesn't.
He
Varen forgot
I
already.
forgot in the heat of combat.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I haven't been touched all day. I'll go and help them triumphantly, and just takes 3 bolts.
And
Did anyone grab the rings?
All right. Blinks is going to walk down the corridor checking for traps as he goes.
Excellent.
I know we'll pick up the rings.
Varen will pick up one of them.
So you each have one of these rings. All right. You don't detect any traps.
All the way to the end.
How far can you see?
I can see up here.
Then you know it's clear to here for now.
All right.
Probably didn't trap where they run around.
I need to make another check again, huh?
No, you're fine. There's no traps in this corridor. You said you're checking as you go. You're fine. I was giving you a hard time. So it's clear.
Thank you ever so much. Huh. Water. Anybody thirsty? Anybody want to dive in?
How deep is the water?
It doesn't look like it's more than ankle deep. Maybe up to your knees at maybe in the center.
How
Kinda wants to
clean
try
is
and
the water?
Freeze it. To
Nobody
see how
move.
much water it is.
Varen does a survival check to see how clean it is.
It actually looks pretty fresh. No one else moved.
He will move face first into it.
No. Go back. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Send Bore in first.
Lynx is already out there.
Blinks hopped over the water.
No, not that one. Sorry. I'm not as prepared tonight as I would have liked to have been. Alright, so, Blinks. How far can you see?
I can see up to here. I can see a wood thing.
All right. This will be interesting.
In the other direction, I can see here, and I should scroll further. And here.
So let's see. 17. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2 of these. You take 12 damage, and 2 arrows are sticking out of you.
Ow! That's all I'm gonna say.
And,
Ow! Where did that come from?
and we're on initiative again.
God damn it.
Can Bora at least be like with us?
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, we'll have him. He's with you guys, even if I forget to move him.
That's fine. I was just wanting to make sure that he wasn't like 100 feet back down the hallway,
No.
picking his nose or something.
Taking a nap. All right. So let me roll for Bore. I won't forget this time. All right, we'll just use this for them. And then them. Okay. Everyone's on the list. Alright. Kaino. You probably would have seen just all of a sudden Blinks has arrows in him and is, I assumed, would cry out.
Just leaning against the wall, bleeding out slowly.
I would like to throw my torch.
Alright, give me let's do an athletics check. So you're trying to hit the dry patch?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you get the torch.
Oh,
There you go.
Hmm. Kaino's going to walk into the goddamn water. Walk over here
Okay.
and pick up his torch. And then I've got 5 more feet, so I'm gonna move here, and then he's like getting ready to throw it again.
Okay.
Jeez.
I was like, what's he? Oh, okay, he's picking it up. All right, Blink.
It's mobile. It's dancing lights. All right. The guy was like, I'm a wizard. Look at me,
Look at me, everyone. I'm a
light. And he
wizard.
throws the torch.
I can levitate it, and you pick it up. Blinks, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna dash straight across. I don't even have to dash. I'm gonna run across here. Hope I don't get shot again.
18 arrows. No, I'm kidding.
Go over here and movement speed after that.
Your movement is 25 by default, and then you get 10, so you have 35. So I think you're actually 1 square this way, because I think that was 40 where you moved
I'll
from.
be here anyway.
Yeah, you can be there.
There we go. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to try to conceal myself behind this wall.
Okay, go ahead and do a stealth check.
Ah.
You believe you are the most hidden person ever.
You say so.
Okay, anything else for Blinks?
That's it.
It's
Alright.
bad when he's measuring like distance to your character.
Cross is like, I know the feeling well. Cross.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna come here to this dry patch.
Okay.
Oh, there's a waterfall up here. But I've heard that.
It's not as dramatic as the picture.
So what is this then? Like from here to here?
It's about 10 feet, roughly. Yeah.
Okay.
And the water
Roughly
is
10 feet.
yeah, it's 10 feet up. It's 10 feet up. Yeah, the ruler is actually correct. It's not as it does it's not as this makes it look like it's like a river. It's really more of a stream.
Okay, but it is 10 feet, so I really can't see this far up here then.
No, you can't see into the back.
Okay, that's
back
fine.
area. Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I wasn't planning on it anyways. I'm going to. And the water's not too bad, right? I can stand in it up
Yeah.
to my like. Alright.
If you're in the deepest parts, it might hit your knee, but most of the time it's down by your ankles.
All right, well then I'm gonna come here and I'm just going to. I'll just hunker down and dodge, but I'll be like in the water, but lower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got it. So you're dodging, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge for this turn.
Where would you guys like Bore to go? He has 25 feet of movement.
Does he like water?
I mean,
If not, I'd have him just like come over here and like behind this rock and dodge or something.
so if he was to do that, he could go. He can't cut through a wall, so he can go here, and then he'd have 10 more feet. So he can get down to here.
Oh.
He could run out to here. Or there.
I don't even know where the arrows came from, to be honest. So I'm probably not the best person to tell him where to run.
Well, I'm guessing. Oh, right. I didn't tell anybody what I saw. did I?
Maybe we can just go from here and like go here and actually dash to here.
What do you guys think? Everyone comfortable with that?
Sure.
I mean,
I'm
That
not
way
comfortable with any of this.
But I mean, it seems like Bore would he's not gonna hang back and let you guys do it. Also, he'd come in. So okay, so that he's dashed over to here. Is pushed up against the wall. All right. So
I haven't been shot anymore. Kaino hasn't been shot. Cross hasn't been shot. I'm guessing that it came from this direction.
yeah, Blinks. Based off where you got hit, you're pretty sure that the arrows that hit you came from somewhere down south. Let's
I'm just
see.
going to shout to everybody else. There's a wooden palisade up ahead.
Okay. 2 arrows for Kaino, 1 for Cross, and 1 for Bore. Alright, so 2 for Kaino. What? God damn it. I'm sorry, Cross.
I'm dodging.
Oh,
So
you're dodging, so I... will
and I'm
go-
behind, and I'm like hunkered down. So I don't know if that adds any AC to me or not.
Alright, so Bore will... What's his AC? Yep, Bore gets
that
it,
will hit.
and a 19 for Cross.
I mean, does the hunkering down in the water do anything for me, or is that
No, you just get the dodge.
all right? Then yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, so first one for Cross, second one for Bore. Okay.
And what direction did that come from then?
Those came from down here.
Okay.
Varen.
Aaron's just like seeing his friends take arrows from somewhere he can't see. He's looking at like his spell book and all the fucking words have faded. He's like, guys, I think we should turn back. And he's staying right here
Okay.
and holding his action,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. Those orcs, they're fine.
Pulls out his handbow.
Kaino.
About it.
So at this
Kaino
point, even
is-
those of you who haven't been hit are aware that the fire is coming from the south now.
Going to come up here. And how high up is this?
It's only about 6 feet high.
And how like put together is the wood? Is there like a lot of stuff laying around that's like burnable and
It looks pretty solid. There's wooden spikes coming out the front of it to make it difficult to climb.
I'm gonna pick 2 of them. Oh, can I see this guy?
Yeah, you can see him.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him twice with my spear, because it shoots lightning.
Oh,
Boom!
oh. Well, the 21 definitely hits. And
Oh, it shouldn't do that extra 3. It's just 14.
almost explodes him. Roll me a d20 for that one. I'm gonna come up with a table eventually. You're good. So you just the second time you do it, it just kind of hits this outcropping.
Mm-hmm.
You now smell that kind of blasted rock smell.
And then, well, how much movement did that take? Well, ooh, actually, I can kind of just move out of the way a little bit over here. I dropped the torch, and I have my turn.
Blinks. You are
Alright.
masterfully hidden.
Master. Yeah, right. Or
You
so
think
I,
you are?
Or so I believe. Well, since I believe that, I'm just gonna peek around the corner and get my head blown off. No, I'm going to attempt to get closer to this wall or whatever it is.
It's a wooden barricade.
How tall?
6 feet. It looks pretty well put together. And it has sharpened like spikes, wooden spikes coming out of it to discourage people from, do not enter. Basically, it's their do not enter sign. You will be
I
stabbed.
see. Sounds like a good sniping situation. I'm just gonna pop out here, take a shot with my short bow. Who can I see? I think I can see this guy.
You can,
We don't have.
if you can see them, because dynamic line's on. So if you can see them, then you can see them.
And I'm taking out this guy.
We need health bars for these guys, by the way.
That's true.
Thank you.
This guy's almost dead, so I might as well take him if I can. Ah, come on.
Ya miss.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to run back behind.
Okay.
Not this. I don't want the torch. Can't select my character from the torch. Hang on.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Cross.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up here, and yeah, I'm gonna come up here and dodge.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Okay. Bore, what do you guys want Bore to do?
Probably just continue advancing.
All right. So he will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And chuck an axe or something. Does he throw them, or does he just
I think
use
he-
them as
I think he has.
melee?
I think he has chucking
You can
axes.
throw hatchets.
So he'll go.
Oh yeah, he definitely throws them. He did a really
Yeah.
cool, fancy maneuver.
Let's see what's he got in here. Ranged attacks, like throw the hand axe. There it is. So I believe he can do 2, right?
I think you can.
Yeah, from what I recall, he did too.
All right. Cameron's good with the rules. So all right, here we go. So who's he attacking? Everyone.
Throw an axe at the one that's oh, he can't see that one. Probably just the closest.
He can see this one.
You can see him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
You can't. He can.
first he'll chuck 1 at that one. See if he can finish him off.
Nice.
And he's like, "Oh, let me get my aim." And then he flick. No. they're sticking into the barricade.
So they're right here.
He has 5 feet of movement. Do you guys want him to stand there, or should he take a step back?
You should take a step back.
You just take a step back.
All right. So we have the row of archers. Okay, Kaino is gonna take 2, and Cross is gonna take 2. Okay, so Kaino, 19 and 13 for Kaino, and 19 and 11 for Cross.
I am dodging, so
So
19 hit.
so let me roll one more d20. So the first, okay, so in your case then, the 9 would be from the first advantage disadvantage,
yeah.
and then I can ignore that +2, and 14.
Both missed for me.
All right, Kaino's a 19 hit ya?
Yep.
All right. Take 3 damage. And Varen?
Bird's like, but guys, you're leaving me alone. No. He runs up here.
Don't worry about it.
Am I kind of like in some? Can I assume that I'm in like half cover for these guys?
No, they can see you.
Is there like a?
This guy can't
like-
see you, or you'd have extra AC against this guy, and he can't see you at all here.
Is there? Is there like an action? I know there's not an action I can take.
You can mock them.
You could dodge.
Okay. Like I mean, I'm trying to like. It is just. I wouldn't take up the whole space. I would probably slink over in the space, but there's not really a mechanical way to do that. So never mind. I'm just gonna shoot one of these guys.
Cool. Which one would
I'm
you
gonna
like
shoot
to
the
nail?
orc
The orc, okay.
because it's probably the biggest target.
Yeah, the other ones are smaller.
Yeah. And I never use this, so alright,
Pew!
totally miss.
An arrow
And
quivering in the barricade.
yeah, he's just gonna like slump his shoulders and like try to make himself small. Think small thoughts, and then pass his turn.
All right. So it's the orc's turn. Cross, you can see the one that's wounded. Puts a horn to his lips, and then you hear the horn that he blows. Yeah. And so you all hear a horn blast, and you can hear it reverberating through the cave system. And the other orc is going to. Yep. This one's for you, Kaino. Sent with love. An 11.
No.
Kaino.
Kaino is going to. You said they're 6 feet up.
Yes.
Kaino's pretty tall. I think I can stand right here and start stabbing at him.
Yep. You can reach him.
I'm actually gonna stand right here and start with this orc that I was already starting with.
You have to stretch.
Actually-
Even with your reach, you do have to stretch. But you
No,
can.
I'm gonna go
you
for
can
this
do
one.
it.
Never mind. Anyway, 16
That'll do.
for 15 damage,
That one explodes.
and then, well, heck, I'm just gonna. Woo!
Anything else for Kaino? All right. Blinks.
All right. It's going to hop right out here and take 2 shots with the expo. Is he dead or not?
Nope, he's still up. He's the one who blew the horn.
So that one blew up or that one blew up?
This one's dead.
Yeah, this one's dead. This one is not happy.
Okay. One here, one here.
All right. So first one at the orc. That hits.
Oh, come on.
That's
Yeah.
enough though. He
Attack.
drops. That hits as well. For 8. Hurt, but still in it.
And stupid torch is in my way. Hop back behind.
Okay.
Because I don't like taking damage.
Cross, you're kind of in the open. I
Mhm.
know
Cross
that's
will-
how you like it.
Cross is coming here,
So if you
and
move,
he's going.
so
He's gone.
if you're in the squares with the wood, they get a bonus to their AC because the impediment of the barricade for melee attacks. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's where Kino stood too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He would have had to stand. All right, so I'm coming here.
Forgot to mention that kind of. You still hit, but
I mean, that's kind of weird. I don't want to be that close to him. I'm gonna stab the undamaged guy first.
the one right in front of you.
Yeah.
Cool.
12. Oh my gosh.
Just misses. So close.
The bonus hit is gonna go to the damaged one if I can hit
Alright.
him from my square.
Yeah. You could have hit him.
Oh my gosh. All
But
right.
you
Well,
did not.
I'm going to kill that one.
That
The-
hits the wounded
weakened
one.
Yeah, that was not my idea for this turn.
I could see it in your mind, and I don't think this was it.
This is not it. All right, so that took me from here to here is 15. Now, I mean, it's kind of hard to shoot straight down, right? These guys would have a hard time hitting me, or do they have like a...
This is a prepared
Myrtle.
position, so they're not like they're orcs, so it's not like it's not like it was built by dwarves, but they're not incompetent.
Mhm.
They have murder holes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Now that I'm up here, is there any way, like, is this like can this guy come out like this if he wants to?
No,
Or can I come up?
You can. It's pretty much spiked all the way. You can climb it. There's a roll associated with that to not, cut yourself up and fall. But you can climb it. But it does not look like they have like an easy access way to get in and out here.
All right, I'm done.
All right. All right. So Bore, you guys want him to? He can only hand axe because he doesn't have the reach. He doesn't do reach weapons. So he's gonna move out here. I'll protect you, Cross, and he will fling first one hand axe at the one in front of you, Cross. Where is it? And he hits for 6, and he throws another one at the same one. He hits. Oh, that's tough. I need to get more hand axes. And
Does he say that?
yeah, he does.
Then I will toss him my 2 hand axes that I actually have.
So now we are on these guys. One at Bore, one at you, Cross. So the first one will be for Bore, the second one will be for Cross. 16.
Miss.
Alright, so pew pew. And they both miss. Varen.
Can Varen do like an active perception check to see what's going on down these other tunnels?
You could attempt to do a listening check. At disadvantage because the sound of battle.
Absolutely. It's fine. I just don't think I'm going to be able to help them, and I feel like there's other stuff. Varen's paranoid about the situation. That's a 5. That is a botch, actually. That's a natural one.
Yeah, so you you can't, as far as you can tell, the sounds of battle are just too loud. The clanging and grunting,
Okay.
it's echoing in this area.
Okay.
So we
He's just gonna
are
hide in this corner then. And I
okay.
assume that was my action anyway, so I can't do anything.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. We are
He's gonna be super useless right now.
onto the orc. He's gonna chuck a javelin at Bore. He's gonna miss chucking a javelin at Bore. And let me just do this real quick. Okay, so that orc went. Other stuff happens. One moment. Okay. Okay. Other stuff happens. Kaino.
On to the next one, I guess. Kaino's going to 1, 2, 3. And I can go like 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna sit right here, and I'll hit the orc.
The orc.
15.
You hit.
For 12.
12. All right, he's still standing, glaring at you. Down a
Is
little
there a
bit.
way up?
Not that you can see.
Merc is. Merc, damn it. Did it? I always do it at least once a week. Merc. I'm gonna sit down right next to it.
You lie down next.
Against. He doesn't really lay down, but effectively it'd be pro. He just like sits with his back right against it and just like looks up with his spear there.
Okay,
It's like-
so mechanically you're prone, but you're
Okay.
doing it in a sitting position. Okay. Interesting.
If they come for me, they're gonna have to look over the wall and shoot down at me.
I like it. All right. Blinks.
Alrighty then.
I don't think they'd anticipated
Well,
people
okay.
leaning against their wall.
Well, you know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Alright, Expo at. Go with him and.
So you're doing the weekend guy and then the orc, okay?
Huh.
That hits for 7.
And don't want to use a sneak attack on that weak guy.
You get that one.
And then that one.
You miss.
I don't get the sneak attack anyway.
Nope.
Alright, well, we're just going to scuttle across here.
Okay. Cross. Now it's gonna go the way you planned.
I hope so.
3 nat 1s incoming.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the one that is within range.
Okay. You hit.
12 damage.
That one you just fell in one mighty swing.
And then I'm gonna slide over here.
You just step over Kaino.
Yeah, I'll jump over Kaino. And I'm gonna do a bonus hit on this orc, and that got stuck. So I'm gonna hit him instead with the pointy end.
All right.
14.
Jesus. Yeah, that one. That's a mess. That one's a mess.
And then I will look at Kaino and be like, "What are you doing?"
Just taking a break.
Okay.
Are there any
yeah,
left?
Not in front of you.
I'm gonna be looking at. Is there a way to actually get up this wall safely, or
There's a you can do there's an acrobatics check. If you
I will end my turn?
You're like, I don't need more damage.
I'm gonna end my turn at the moment.
Bore is going to he's gonna walk over to the wall and pick up the 2 hand axes that were stuck in it from his first attempt at throwing them. Picks that, and he will then he's gonna have a readied action to throw them at anything that comes within range. They are dead. Varen.
Varen's just over here in the corner playing loot, trying to keep his sanity. And he'll like peek out from the other side. Is like, somebody. I'm pretty sure if there's anything in here, they heard that horn, and we should leave now before it's too late. And he's just kind of like, he's kind of like taking a turn mentally. He's just kind of rocking back and forth, look pale.
I like it. Alright. These orcs are dead. Okay, so other stuff. Varen, make me a perception check. Okay. What's your night vision is 30 feet or 60? Or dark vision, I mean. 30, correct? Hello? Varen?
Sorry.
Varen? Is your 30 feet?
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I just
No problem.
realized that I was muted. It is 60.
60. Okay. I think that's pretty much what everyone is. Blinks, actually, you make me a perception check as well.
Perception check.
Or it gets one. So, Blinks, you just at the edge of you catch it out of the edge of your vision, but you notice that the water up here is starting. You can't with dark vision. It's like shades of gray, but the water is getting darker.
Oh.
Can't see colors really, but it's getting darker.
Nice. We should listen to Varen and get the. We should get out of here.
Kino?
Kino is gonna drop his polearm for a second and kind of like do a pull up on this and see if he can look to see what's down here.
You can pull up and
Uh,
you can
realizes he's blind and
you see
gets
darkness.
back down. Yeah, it's like it's dark over there, guys. Picks up the axe and he'd be like, maybe we should go back and rest.
Varen
I
nods vigorously.
concur. Let's.
And then he's gonna end his turn.
We're still technically in combat, aren't we?
Yes, we're still on initiative.
Uh,
Blinks.
Okay, because I don't like the look of this thing, I'm going to. How far is this? Yeah, I'll have to dash. I'm going to dash.
And
Back.
once Blinks called it out, Varen, you were able. He drew your attention to it. You can see that also with your dark vision, you can tell that this water is getting darker and that it is
Okay.
creeping.
Can I retcon that I moved somewhat this way
Yeah. That's fine.
after I saw that? Okay. Cool.
Guys, we need to go. It's time. We'll come back another time, all right?
Cross.
I will come here since it looks like everyone's leaving. And alright, my buddies are all running away, so I guess I'm gonna run with them too.
Don't leave me
That's
behind.
15. Where's the darkness at? Can I tell?
You also have 60-foot dark vision.
Yeah.
It's spreading. It's coming from up here.
Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay.
Yeah, it's spread. You can see it spreading.
I will go 15, 15 to there. And then I got another 30 feet. If I dash, I'll dash up to here.
Cool. Cross is like, fuck that. Boris says, I think they're going, Kino.
It's going to turn out to be a swarm of goldfish.
He's just gonna hop over to here to keep an eye on Kino. Varen?
I'm just gonna hold my initiative to right after Kaino.
Okay.
I
check
don't
it.
think you can do that.
Oh no, because you can't lower it.
I'm above you.
Yeah, you can only go down.
I already
a number.
went this turn.
Oh, why is it?
I can go down. Oh, I am down. I
Yeah,
am.
you can't go up from 8 to 20.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Crap.
Unfortunately.
8. Okay. 8.1. I think what was that?
Yeah, you can only go. You could go. The lowest you could go would be like 0.
Gotcha. Okay. My mistake.
Okay.
Varen, following with his idea, but still not wanting to abandon his friends totally, will move up to this point because his curiosity is more powerful than his intelligence.
Anything else for Varen?
He's gonna be like, oh, the darkness is somewhat alluring, and just kind of like steep, like kind of slump across the stream and just kind of look over here, and he's like, and he'll like kind of shake it off, realizing he's standing here. He's like, but that'll be the end of his turn.
When you get there, you well, actually, as the other stuff happens, so the darkness in the water spreads. It now is down to roughly here. For mechanical purposes, let's see. Kaino, you can actually see it. It's a deep red. The water is turning deep red with black flecks in it. And Varen, you would feel the temperature drop about 10 or 15 degrees, pretty much instantly. Kaino.
Kaino is going to just one.
What?
I think he said just 1 sec.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Let me just switch back.
He's like, God damn it.
Oh, and now I'm muted. Alright, Kaino's gonna come up here and pick up his torch. And then... Can I see the darkness? Where is it spreading from?
It's coming down from the water. You can see 40 feet, but it's spreading this way, and it's currently here.
Oh, okay, it's a little bit further than I hoped. Kaino's gonna use an action to create an ice wall right here. Mostly for curiosity's sake.
Cool. Okay, so
So it's also gonna operate as an ice bridge.
so you have an ice bridge there now.
And unfortunately, that's as far as I can move, though. Well, no, because that was right here. Yeah, 20. I can't make it all the way across.
Blink.
End turn.
Okay. Not really sure what's going to happen, but I'm curious too. So I'm just going to take a few more steps back and watch and see what happens. But encouraging call. We should really get back in rest, guys. Quickly. This does not look like it's going to be a good time, whatever this is. And can I try to figure out what it is?
I mean, you can always roll, but you wouldn't. You don't have anything in your brain to compare this to. And you've seen some crazy shit.
Try someone else's brain. Maybe it's in there.
So, anything else for blinks?
I can do a fancy somersault and set my ass right here.
All right, cross.
Dodge.
Okay.
Intern.
You also, as the waters, as you've been standing close to it for a minute, you notice a drop in temperature as well. It hasn't-
Yeah. Dodge and intern.
Bore is going to move to here and then wait. Varen
Wait.
is going to wait.
Varen.
I'm waiting
is
for
going to-
Kaino and his bridge.
Varen will go ahead and use his instrument of the bards for Colin Ribandore, wherever the hell you pronounce it, and cast Fly on himself.
Oh.
While doing so, he will be kind of hovering above it and just kind of looking at it in awe, and like a little too enamored with it. Can I do like an Arcana or I don't know, some sort of like check to see if this has something to do with like, nasty ritual stuff or like
You could do an Arcana check.
Okay, it's not going to be good, but here. It's not bad.
You
actually.
know it's not natural. This is not a natural phenomena, but you're not quite sure what it entails or what it might mean.
Okay. So
Plus,
he kind of
Kaino,
he
I
goes
think
up.
if you're
5
within
feet.
the 40 feet, so you can now see anyone. If you within the torchlight, you can see the colors of it. So you would have seen that by now.
Right.
So it's
So
a
yeah,
good
upon
detail.
doing that, he's gonna pull back and fly over across and just kind of pedal around 5 feet up.
Just hover. I like it. The water, the coloration, discoloration continues, and it's now everywhere. And kind of you sense a sudden drop in temperature.
Does it
So-
go right through the ice, or does the ice?
So when you
There
look
was
at
a nice dam.
when you look at your ice bridge, you see that it looks like when you have like a snow cone and like as part of it starts how the color is not always even. You see the deep dark red and the black flecks in the water, and it looks like it's slowly like spreading into your bridge. So it's at the base. It's kind of like at the bottom. The part closest to the water is starting to take on that coloration, but it hasn't completely formed.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
What kind of will? So the top of the bridge looks fine.
It does.
All right, I'll just walk across them. And then I'm gonna actually.
As you take your last step across, it crumbles.
Dramatic. And then he's gonna come up here. What do we do to get around here? He's gonna come up here, and then I actually don't dash then because I can't really make that far. I'll go here, and then I'm gonna try to use my magic on the water and see what happens. So I try and freeze it.
So you do it and it freezes, but the whole thing is just red and there's black flecks in it in the ice.
Yuck. And I'm gonna have my turn.
Okay. Blinks.
Okay, I'm going to fire an arrow into the ice that Kaino made.
Go ahead
Just to see
and
what happens.
make it a roll. It hits it and it breaks off a chunk of the ice that falls into the water, and that's it.
Nothing happened.
No.
All right, and then my extremely developed sense of self-preservation is going to kick in, and I'm going to my ass further up the tunnel.
You're like tethering them. You're like, come on, guys, a little bit more.
Come on.
Cross. Varen
Dodge.
just flew over you. Boris says, "I'm going to risk it," and he's gonna run across. He's going to. He stumbles as the ice bridge breaks, and his foot splashes in the water. And he falls next to you, Varen. Falls down, and he appears to be unconscious. He's not hurt. He's just unconscious. Varen. His foot you saw his foot. You could hear when the ice broke. You could hear the plop as his foot made contact with the water. he stumbled a bit more and then poof, right next to you.
Okay. So what I will do, I'll go over here, and I'll damn it. Hold on, I apologize.
No.
These spells kill me. We'll help here. We'll help you. Okay. I'm gonna cast levitate on Kaino.
There's all these hovering peoples.
Yeah.
Kind of will let it happen.
Okay. And he'll use. I don't know
Okay.
if that takes an action just to do that, and then I
Yeah.
can do the movement next time. Okay.
So Kaino, you are now levitating.
How high does levitate move me off the ground?
I don't have control of it yet, right?
Let's see.
I don't know how it works exactly.
Vertically up to 20 feet, so you choose how high I go up to 20 feet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're at your consent. I'm gonna put you up to like 5 to 10. Probably 10, just to be safe.
So so Kaino's 10 feet above the surface now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna back up a little bit myself.
Cool.
And yeah.
Other stuff. The water. Let's see. What can you see? Yeah. Kaino can see. Kaino, you can see the water is starting to bubble over here.
Yuck.
Kaino.
Kind of was gonna use his pole arm like an oar
I love it.
and drag himself along the air.
You can
Like
do
an
an
only...
acrobatics
That'd be-
or athletics check because I just love.
Would it be climb?
I'm not gonna climb. I'm gonna I stab the ground and then like push myself this
I-
way.
Just
What, like a pole
acrobatic or athletics to see if you push yourself in the. Yeah. Okay. Good. So you float slowly.
And then once I get to this wall, I'm gonna kind of push myself this way.
All right. Go ahead and make another one. Yep. You're good. You just start floating over. You're just floating.
And be like, this is kind of cool. And then he's
just out of
like,
reach of everyone.
He's just doing like flips in like the same area, just like he's like weightless.
Varen,
now I'm
I'd like to
moving.
point out that you can drop concentration whenever you choose.
I can also lower myself if I choose, but
But the thing about levitate is he descends slowly to the ground safely.
Ah, that's right. And since you guys
So
are no
fly, on the
longer-
other hand, fly's fun that way.
we are out of initiative.
so I think that we should go back up to where the door is and take a long rest.
Boris
Alright.
Aaron's gonna grab Kaino's
Assuming that
pole
nothing-
arm and pull him along with the levitate spell like he's a balloon.
Well, kind of would land and carry. He'd be like, you could make him float. That'd be a lot easier. And he points to Bore. Kaino smacks Bore on the head for preferably 1 damage.
one
To see if
damage.
that wakes him up.
He takes 1 damage and farts in his sleep.
I tried.
Um,
Doesn't look like it hurt too much.
Somebody want to help me?
for
kill
flavor's sake, can I just switch the spell over to Bore?
Jeffrey when you need him.
No, because it assisted Kaino in getting out. So
Okay.
it was
Fair.
a useful spell.
Understandable. I will bust concentration, and Kaino, you'll have control of your legs.
Bore doesn't weigh that much. He's only, oh my god. Well, with gear, he's pushing 300.
I think Cross and Kaino could probably like split his weight between them.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you guys
I
can.
got
I
You
think
can-
Cross could probably get him there by himself.
Yeah, you
Somebody
can
needs to hold
Let's
it
just roll him along. It'll be fine.
roll. So you guys can make your way back. I'll make sure to move Bore for you.
as he approaches those traps, he's like, "Don't worry about that one. I
Um,
triggered it already."
I like. So blink. So you just kind of went across. Great. So this one was
I-
never turned off.
I tripped that one.
You did trip it, and it reset. So blinks.
Nobody said I hadn't jump anything. That's why I went through so fast.
So go ahead and give me your dex save.
Ah,
Where is the dice roller? You're gonna take the full damage.
a few more arrows. I'm gonna use these arrows from my bow now.
You take 12.
And how many arrows hit me?
3.
All right, I'm gonna take those arrows and stick in my inventory. More arrows.
One of them's broken, so you can take 2 of them.
Come on, I got shot for 12 damage. You can't give me an extra arrow.
Are you? Wait, did you go down to 0, or are you still up?
Huh? Oh, I didn't hit enter yet. What? Oh, there it is.
It's these are the ones that hit you.
There.
I'd have been more like right here then.
And then after Blinks hits it, you hear. Tick, 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 tick.
Boing.
And as you hear that ticking, you see the plate slowly rising again.
Whew.
This one is theoretically disabled with the 18.
Oh, it was this one that hit you. This one's disabled. The guy turned it off.
Didn't we have this one disabled too with the 18 daggers stuck all around it?
Nope.
Oh, it is still there. Farron picks up the 18 daggers.
So you have, you're balancing. I'm like, oh.
Cross like shot puts Bore across or something like that.
Boom.
Discus tosses him. Yeah. All right, where are we going?
Were you guys
We're going
going
out.
back to the
out to the
top? Was
mouth?
your plan?
I don't think we had a plan.
There is no plan.
I
We're
was
just
gonna
away
try-
from that shit, and probably up,
So you go
so
go
that we
back
can use
up.
It'd be great if we could rest for a while.
my greatest enemy, gravity, against him.
Yeah, I say we just rest here because there's still a door guarding us.
I want to take a good look around because we haven't been here for a little while.
I truly never have any idea when our next combat is, if we ever have one. I don't think we do.
Farron will talk to Blinks and be like, "Hey, I think we should crack the door. Just like let some fresh air in here."
Way ahead of you, buddy. Already looking around.
But what if there's people
I
outside?
think that gear right there opens the door a little bit. So why don't you open it slowly? I'm going to stand over here and make sure there's no hanging out.
And from memory, I can just kind of like crack it open, right, and then roll it back, right? It's not one of those where like, oh, it's automatic, and as soon as you start opening it, it just opens all the way.
I guess that's a question for John. Don't remember. I think it's a slow opening one.
Sorry, I was muted. It does not just like swing open or pop open.
Okay.
So yeah, you can open
Gotcha.
it relatively slowly. It's it does it in like chunk. It does it as you turn it. It'll open up a
Yeah.
chunk. And, yeah.
Fair enough. All right, Varen will turn it like enough until Blinks tells me to.
And do I
Stop.
see anything when I poke my head out there, John?
It's dark. You can see 60 feet. You don't really see much of anything.
Okay.
You guys can actually see out of there, right? When the door's not solid, correct?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
see through it.
Good.
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, I still got my trap out there.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Don't diss my trap. It's gonna
it's-
do wonders eventually.
It's still late, but it's not. It's probably about 2 in the morning now.
I think it's sleeping time. We can get up at 10 and then. Can Kino's like, I think we should try and make a pulley system. And there's a lot of axes down there.
Can't you levitate things? Can't you just like levitate all of them up here and
Oh my
giant
god.
pile in the corner or something?
Blinks, you're a genius. He picks you up, he walks over to you, he picks you up and kisses you on the lips. And then puts you back down. And then he's like, Varen, that's an awesome idea. We're gonna be rich. And then he walks back over to Blinks and hands him a platinum.
Just
then
look
he
at
walks
it. I
over.
look back at you as you're walking away. Like, what the hell just happened?
One day, Kainer's gonna ring a bell and Blinks is gonna be like, platinum?
I think Merc is rubbing off on me now, just giving money to everybody. I like it. It's too much fun. It's too easy.
It's too fun.
I am so. By the way, how much is a platinum worth?
10
In terms
10
of-
gold.
10 gold. Okay.
And yeah, I want to take a long rest.
Alright, are you guys doing watches? Are you
I will
leaving,
take.
are you leaving the
first.
door open?
No, we'll leave it open while we're. Well, I'll leave it open for like an
You
hour,
can take the first rest in the or first
but
watch.
only a crack, and it'll be Blinks and I watching, and then once everybody settles
then
down,
do
I'll close it.
the First hour, and then I'll take the first watch after that.
Okay.
And then sleep.
So the first hour goes by. You guys don't hear anything. You don't hear anything from the caves. Nothing assaults you. Then you close the door for the remainder of the evening, right?
Correct.
And someone give me a D100 roll.
Here you go. Oop, sorry.
No.
Blinks got it in.
So this is where we
Oh, no,
defend
no, no, I
the
didn't do
ogre
anything.
base from the town.
Do anything. Shit. Oh god.
So your trap will save us.
Yeah, this will work.
I'm right. I will. You're absolutely correct.
And which watch did you have, Blinks?
First
The first
watch.
one.
All right. So let me get the image here. You guys don't need to see that.
We don't even have like a
Do we
You
have a
guys-
short rest?
Yeah, you would have had time for a short rest.
Song of Rest then for everybody.
Some hit die.
So I get a short rest.
Oops, I should have declared. I forget that you can't choose how many you're rolling right when you roll it. That's a change. Where's Esteban?
Do I roll that?
Yeah, for Song of Rest, you get to roll once, and then it applies to everyone.
It is my bardic inspiration die, so it's going to be a D6.
That's pretty good. Everyone gets
4.
4 extra HP if you spend a hit die.
Spent.
Alright. That'll help. That'll help. That'll help.
Oh, that's more HP than I had. My god, I hate how little HP sorcerers get.
All right. So why don't you guys position yourselves how you would be if you were, settling down for a rest? If that's how you are, that's fine. Just
Crosses
Okay,
back on the wall.
I'll adjust a little bit.
I was on watch.
Um,
We were just kind of hanging out by the hole.
I see.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move you there. Blinks.
Long rest, okay. Never mind. I think I still have the Hexblade Curse, though.
Okay.
No, I definitely got that earlier today. So, never mind. Shit. Alright, so I'd probably be over here. Like, next to the wheel. Like, leaned up against the wall or something.
Ah, yes. The man in charge of the door. Okay. So, so who was anyone else on watch with Blinks, or was it just Blinks?
It was me and
For the
Blinks.
first hour, it was me and Varen, and then after that,
So,
first watch was just me.
The two of you give me a hearing perception check.
Perception.
Oh, good thing my hearing's better than my vision.
It is. All right.
Blinks is busy looking down the hole and like spitting down it. Varen, you get it's like there's those sounds that you can hear and almost feel.
Mhm.
You get that you get that from over this way, this wall. And
Are you pointing at a wall?
yeah, can you oh, sorry. I'm in the There we go. This way.
Okay.
Um and
Okay.
and then as you hear that and you look, you can see that on the actual rock face of the wall, you can see little bits of kind of falling down, as if there's something vibrating or shaking the wall a bit.
He'll like immediately stop playing and like blinks.
Yeah.
You hear that?
No. It's too busy trying to hit this orc with this loogie.
Oh, did you like this? There. There's the walls. The walls is vibrating. I think. And like he'll listen harder. Does he hear like drums or like anything like that?
No, it's
Or
a
like-
it's a weird sound. It's almost like go ahead and give me now that you're focusing on, give me a perception check with advantage. Blinks,
Okay.
you get to make one too if you are trying to listen. Normal for you, Blinks.
Normal for me. Perception.
Varen,
23.
and Blinks, it reminds you of. It almost sounds like digging.
Uh-oh. I think we should wake everybody up.
Yeah. Varen will just like strum loudly and just send a sonic wave just to like wake up the guys. It's not an actual
I'm
spell.
gonna go slap.
Hey, like, and like, guys, wake up! And then like he'll kind of go and like position himself on the wheel to like open it up to give them possibly a second way out.
I'm not expecting
another way
Jorge
in.
to actually wake up, so I'm gonna go over and slap him a few times.
Right.
Does he wake up now, or is he still unconscious?
Bore is he's coming to, but he's very groggy. And you can it appears like he's drunk basically.
Okay.
Just let him
Can
sleep.
you walk for me?
Oh, yeah.
You can sleep it off later.
Okay.
Had a nasty night, but we gotta go now.
And yeah. Varen will point at the wall that seems to be crumbling a little and be like, do you want to wait for them to get in, or do you want to go out the front?
Let's at least get behind the barrier.
And freeze.
Okay.
So, in the wall that Varen is probably staring at with a look of horror.
I like to think that I'm on this side of the wheel, just waiting.
I would assume Varen is crouching and hiding at this point.
I'm like I'm at the wheel, like shaking.
Very traumatized. So now all of you are awake, and you can see where this wall is right along here. You can all hear this kind of grinding, crunching sound. And when this begins to emerge from... Oops, helps if I put it on the right layer. Is
Can
beginning...
we assume that I was starting to turn the wheel when this started happening?
I'll say you had your hands on it. And we are on initiative again. I know it's a combat heavy night, everyone.
You ain't kidding. Jeez.
Varen, you have the best look at it, so you can make a
Wisdom check.
nature or arcana check to see if you know what this is. You
Nature or Arcana? Uh-huh. Okay.
mhm.
So, in intelligence.
You're like, I don't know, but it's really scary. This is not in your
Dude,
book.
I know what that is. That is the La Chupacabra. I swear, my grandfather told me about
Hey,
this. in a
it's
story
Bigfoot.
It's Bigfoot.
Underground Bigfoot. Yeah, sure. Invasion of the mole people. Let's go.
Bore will also get his initiative. Uh, Damn, Bore.
I don't want to go.
All right. So, open that. Varen, you were the first one to see notice everything. So you're. Oh wait, actually, Bore is first. He is going. I'm actually going to lower him his inebriated type state. We'll put him there. All right. So Varen, yes, you noticed this thing first. You've been on pins and needles, so the moment something happens, you're the first to react.
Okay. Looking at what? Can I use my bonus action to turn this wheel and my action to shoot something at it, or no?
It would be your action to turn the wheel.
Of course. Naturally. Varen will circle around this way. I don't know if I can make it there, but
You
and
can, if
then
you're, oops, yeah, you can wedge yourself up kind of against the wall there.
yeah, kind of like in that, yeah. And he's gonna Eldritch Blast this.
That to give you guys a better idea of what it looks
Oh,
like.
that's attractive. Yeah, wow.
That definitely hits,
And that's my second one.
and that definitely hits as well.
Is it wearing,
7
like,
and
brass
6.
knuckles or something? Spiked knuckles?
So 13. Why is it not showing me its health bar? Oh, I
What?
think it's because it's in the wall. What the fuck? Hold on. This is being World 20 is giving me a big grief.
Now I'm questioning whether or not the stuff on his back is even natural. Like, maybe he's just this nasty ass, like, mole thing. Yeah, you better.
He's
find
just
that
he's an
ugly ass
overgrown
thing.
mole rat that like
And then, like,
they
look at
just,
then
they
first.
just weaponized.
Yeah, they were like, let's give this motherfucker some extra claws, like brass knuckles over
Right.
here. Because these
Right.
clearly are not natural. There's no way it's just like a strip of, like,
Some
perfectly
goblin's like,
symmetric-
you'll be my magnum opus.
Yeah, exactly.
Stegosaurus.
Some horrifying goblin wizard or something.
With some eldritch horror coming out of its face.
And then he's like, I can continue armoring him, but he just stabs it into him.
Anything else for Varen?
Sorry.
Cowering. Probably a little like in awe of it as well as being scared of it. Just because it's getting a little weird.
Yeah, that was all in character.
Yeah.
All right. Blinks.
I still can't see its health bar, so I don't know if that did anything to him.
Here,
Well-
there you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Blinks
black.
Blinks can't
Can we
see
get
his
rid of
health
this
bar
black?
either, so.
Can you, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Blinks wouldn't technically know anyways.
Wait,
But-
what? It's just on the other side of the barrier, not blind.
I was just showing you
No,
the thing. Well,
I mean the health bar.
in like in real life, there wouldn't be a health bar.
There's no health
I'm-
bars.
I'm just generous that way.
Yeah, okay, fine. Fair enough, I suppose. Well, I had a couple tricks, but he looks like he's dying fast enough. So quick, distract him. Let the other guys get to their feet and do some weird stuff. So I'm going to take 2 quick shots with the X-Bow.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
That is a miss.
And then,
That is a hit.
alright, something.
10 damage.
And nobody's nearby, so it's no sneak attacks. So we're just going to, I don't know, back up over here a little bit, I guess, just because. Maybe the dead orcs will get in his way or something. I don't know.
Okay. Anything else for Blinks?
Lynx is done.
Kaino.
Kaino is going to not make this guy like him very much. He's going to stand right here, and then I'm going to cast Booming Blade on him.
Okay.
And, really hope I hit that one.
That is a miss.
And then he's gonna, I want to stand right in front of that pit. Go get him, Cross.
when you swing at it, it turns and looks at you, and you see its tongue, which you think its tongue has spikes on it.
That's
Do
promising.
they look like they're natural?
No.
God damn it.
It's got tongue piercing.
Kainos like, damn
There's-
all the gods.
There's nothing about this thing that looks natural. In fact, at this point, it's you guys can see it enough to recognize like it looks like a really fucked up mole, but that's as far as you can get.
So does it have pain in its tentacles?
It looks like it's something that's beyond pain. You see gashes in it that it looks like this thing has been horribly mangled many times before.
And it's like, we should keep it.
Anything else for Kaino?
No. That is going to be that.
Right. Let's see here. It's still technically in the rock, so it'll use half its movements to finish getting out. And
Was there any chance I would have had advantage because he was still in the rock? That's like the same as prone, right?
No, because it's a burrower. I'm gonna say it's you know.
Shot.
I'm gonna say it should have had advantage.
Yeah. Now let's see. I can't really see Blink, so it's gonna come up here. And Kaino, it's gonna go at you first. You swung at it.
Does it have range?
It does not. It does
'Cause
not
I'm
have
back
range.
in this square.
So I
it-
think
I
think it was out of my range and came into my range though, right?
It
I
did.
believe
So
it
you
did.
are not.
Alright,
You could have hit
so-
it when it was here.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what space it was in, but there's 20.
The RB hits
7.
7. All right. Something's weird with this thing's health bar. Oh well.
Yeah, it's really fucking big.
No,
It doesn't go
that's-
down very much. It
now
doesn't go
that's-
down very much whenever we hit
That's
it.
totally correct. So it'll take a step forward. And let's see. Yeah, it's gonna do. Oh, it does have reach. Yeah.
Like it's got those nasty tentacles.
Yeah. So it's gonna do one attack at Cross and one at Kaino. Cross, you are gonna get the bite. 17
Damn it. That's my armor class.
for 11 piercing.
You know, never mind, keep going.
Kaino,
hmm
come on.
Oh yeah. That hits.
24.
Ow.
Wish I could help.
And yep, that'll do it. Cross.
Well, shit, this thing hit me. I need to hit it back, I think. Oh my god.
Roll a d20 for me. You just whiff it.
Alright. Alright, well, with that, he
This
is
is like
going...
it was like watching a 2-year-old trying to hit a fast pitch.
One sec, I need to double check something.
Cross is like, can I commit suicide?
In D&D, anything's possible.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, you
Hold
rolled a
on.
nat 1. You don't hit yourself.
Alright, so with that, in between that, he realizes this thing is actually kind of dangerous. He's going to Bow of Enmity it. So,
Ooh.
I have advantage on it now.
Yes.
And so that was my bonus action to do that. Here you go.
All right. Vow of
and-
enmity.
Yeah, so in between that, he decided to cast that.
He realized it was
smart.
probably a good idea.
Yeah. And now with advantage, he hits it with a 14.
you hit it, but your glaive just doesn't sink in.
All right. And he's going to be sad and just start taking the hits, I guess.
Bore will stagger to his feet.
What level
Oh,
2 spell does Bore know?
yes. Let's see what he has. Okay, he he has pass without trace.
So
As far as level
he
1
should
spells,
just-
he has Absorb Elements, Cure Wounds, and Hunter's Mark, and he has 1 level 2 spell slot left.
He should Hunter's Mark with a bonus action run in and start stabbing the shit out of it.
So he'll
I agree.
Hunter's
At
Mark
level
it.
2,
What does it do at
Yeah,
level 2?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It might last
we-
longer, but
yeah, it'll last 8 hours now instead of.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
1
it's
hour.
third or
Just
fourth.
what you mean.
So he Hunter marks it, and then he'll I guess he'll step forward.
Kill it, man.
Yeah. All right.
The idea is with Hunter's Mark at level 5th level, you
Ah.
can cast it and then go to take a long rest to get your spell slot back.
You
Oh,
can
that's
still have
pretty
it.
cool. All right. So
Same thing with-
Bore.
Yeah, same
It's a
thing
lot
with.
easier with Hex
Let me.
because Hex is just short rest
Yeah.
because you're a warlock at that point.
All right. So he will use his battle axe, and he'll take his 2 swings at it. The 18 will hit, and he gets a D6, correct? For Hunter's
Yes.
Mark.
For Hunter's Mark.
This thing's not resistant to anything, is it? Nah. So 16 damage. Alright. 16 damage, and oh, I got this. Varen.
I am going to Fairy Fire.
It's like a puppy. Alright, so what kind of save do I make for that?
Dex at 15. That's a save, okay.
You
And
see
then-
the spell
but he's
wash
well
over
lit.
him. He's well lit.
With a purple light. And the Hexblade's Curse is what I will do on him
Okay.
as my bonus action. As what I rotate more onto this kind of side of the circle. This hole.
You guys are packing on the effects. You won't be able to. That's as far back as you can stand. If you go, you won't be able to go anymore.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's perfect. Right where I want to be. And that'll be all I can do.
Okay. Blinks.
All right. Well, that thing really has not decreased in health, has it?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, since we are still safely behind this barrier,
I had all these wrong.
not safely, I think we're going to take 2 more shots at it with the Expo, and that'll empty my 4 shots.
Poo poo.
Pew, pew, pew.
That one will hit.
And I got sneak attack with that one.
You do. So 14.
And one
That hits. So 22. Am I right?
yeah, something. All right.
Is that right? 22.
Yep, 22. So that's
Anything else for Blinks?
I'm going to hide. No, I can't.
You cannot use your bonus action.
Oh yeah, the yeah.
That guy's
Alright. So, Kaino. It's just
I'm going
it's a
to-
big puppy.
Use the I'm gonna try and tame it. Think about how good of a mount this thing would be. Just gotta be careful where you sit. He's gonna shoot lightning out of his pole arm. 22.
That'll hit.
Not
Damn.
so it's just 15. I'm sorry.
Still
I can't
good.
use booming blade on it, and he loses his reaction.
Ah.
I'm gonna.
Good luck, guys.
I can help. He's over here now, and that's his turn.
All right. One at Kaino, one at Cross. He's gonna
Wait a minute.
step here. Bore and Cross, excuse me. All right, Bore, you want the first one or the second one? Or excuse me, Cross.
I thought you were gonna do like a bit, like, oh, take the second one. I just said,
I'll take the first one.
All right, here it comes.
I want the second one.
For 7.
yeah, right.
Bore, oh dear.
Oh god.
I want the first one.
So Bore takes
I think he's
20.
Holy shit!
Buckets of
9.
HP.
Wow.
Yeah, he's alright.
I'm glad I
Quite
took.
over here.
I'm glad I took the first one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know, man. The second one hurt a lot. It's like 46.
No whammies, no whammies, stop!
I mean, I didn't know if you would do it in the same order. That's the only thing.
Cross.
Holy shit! All right, we gotta kill this thing. All right, I have advantage on my attacks now.
You do.
I have like quadruple advantage because it's also like glowing
Smells
purple.
hot. Fight the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Don't worry. All right. Oh.
Bore's like, don't hit
What
me.
is this garbage?
I mean,
This.
probability is in your favor. If that was
All
how
right,
probability works.
One more,
You
All
hit.
right.
You hit.
and I'm dumping a divine smite level 1 into it.
All right.
So 12 plus a level 1 is it fiend or undead?
No, it's not.
Jeez.
Wow.
Good roll.
Wow, that was a
Wow. So 28.
Made up for the lack of D20 rolls with the good D8
Yeah.
rolls.
Damn.
yeah. No kidding.
All right, minus 28.
All right, and he's gonna hit it one more time with the bonus hit, also at advantage. 18,
That hits.
and he's going to dump a level 2 divine smite into this one.
I love the polearm smite. I think that's so funny. It's like pummel strike.
All right, and so if it,
Radiant.
So.
oh,
Oh,
You get one more. You do get one more though.
well,
you
so it's the
just-
7. So it's
yeah.
because it's not an undead, right?
It's
Fiend or
not.
undead.
It's not.
Right, so it's just the. So
But he
the
did do
9
level
plus
3
the 8.
or level 2.
Oh, so that 7 counts. Okay. So
That 7 counts. So yeah, I did a level 1 on the first one.
That was
So the second one.
amazing. I love you get double 8s, double 1s.
Yeah, and that's gonna be it. That's my turn.
Bore will. Oh yeah, Bore had to make his con check for Hunter's Mark. Let me do that first. He took a shit ton of damage. He took 29, so he needs what, 15?
He's 14 or 15, depending on how you rule it.
He's good. So he will take his 2 swings. And he hits with 1. He gets an extra d6.
Oh, I was gonna say he might dodge,
Oh, that's a good point. Do you guys want him to dodge?
but I don't
Nah,
know.
just
Maybe
keep
going,
especially
just
if
go
Cross,
for it.
especially if Cross spoke out aloud that like we need to kill it, then like 'cause I think
Yeah.
it probably is
Just go
wise
for
for
it.
us to just try and not
10,
let it attack again.
No, we'll get
You already did it.
14.
Dice are rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Varen.
Um,
I just wanted to kill it.
Baron's like, it's not dead yet? And. Oh, okay. And, Eldritch Blast.
They both hit.
9 damage. Because
So
he swells up the force in his, like,
Oh, well, hold on,
and
hold on.
out of the sound hole blasts at him.
So yeah, so as you shoot these two, you see them both slam in, and you can all see it. You see a big portion of its throat is ripped out, and all of a sudden, even with that, it roars, and blood starts leaking out of its skin, and from its throat where it was essentially pouring out before, it's now spraying out. And I'll tell you mechanically, it doesn't die until the end of its turn. But you've killed it. It just doesn't. Its brain hasn't recognized that fact yet. Anything else for Varen?
He wants to. Half of him wants to embrace his inner Zelenor and go, like, dance in the blood. But the other half is like, what the hell are you thinking? You're a bard. And he's just gonna sit over here. And
Blink.
just like,
All right. Well, if it's dead already, I'm just gonna come over here.
You don't recognize that.
And no, I don't recognize that at all. That's why I'm gonna come over here and try to stab it, just because I can.
You miss.
Of course I miss. And then,
It's the gout of blood coming at you. It's very distracting.
and my bonus action, I'm just gonna stare in awe.
All
At
right.
the blood fountain that's coming out, just stand there.
Kaino.
Kaino is going to.
Like none of you can quite imagine how this thing is still standing, but it is.
And then he's gonna boom and blade it.
Boom, boom. You hit, and you do 13 damage.
And then he's gonna end his turn.
All right.
Make it explode.
Let's see.
Aw.
Blinks, 1 or 2.
2.
All right. So this is for you, Kaino.
God.
Oh my god.
You're
Sorry,
lucky.
Kaino.
11. Okay, Blinks. 16.
That's for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
21.
Dr. Becca, come on.
And as it swipes at you, Blinks, it wavers on its feet, and you notice that the blood that was spewing out of its neck is now dribbling out, and it just collapses under its own weight and sinks to the ground.
How very dramatic of you. Damn Juggernaut.
You still have HP? I can't see your bar.
I have 9 HP left.
Whew. You're out of combat. You killed it.
Yay! We can. And nobody died even.
It's a good thing that crit wasn't on that claw.
I know. Again.
Again.
21 wasn't crit.
That was normal. If it had been crit, you would have taken 46 damage.
Yep, I would have been dead.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
You would have been
I-
alive.
As
This thing, now that the combat has subsided and you guys are able to start catching your breath, this cavern reeks. Oh, there's also a giant hole that goes right outside.
Alright. Place is looking better and better. Alright, well, I'm really hurt. This. Really use some healing if somebody.
Baron's like, I feel great.
I just walk up. Who's asked for healing?
Links did. Please.
I walk over and I literally give you 1 HP. That's all I got. and I'm spent.
Yeah, I got 1 HP. I'm up to 10.
Now come the other 3 dog mole juggernauts. No.
Okay, well, I want
done.
one of these Juggernaut's claws, for God's sake. Those things look badass.
So you guys are going to attempt to harvest stuff, or is it just Blinks?
No one else is. I am.
I don't want any of that thing.
I do. Those claws make it
Wait, does it have great axes?
It does not have great axes.
Alright, kind of goes down for the great axes after the long rest. But
Yes,
first it's long rest.
the rest of the long rest, you now get your long rest, everyone.
It just smells a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's not like you guys can't handle that.
Still trying to harvest. What do I need to roll?
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Well, that's never good.
You try to get the claws, and you end up just breaking them off, and they're worthless chunks of bone.
Great. Well, that was worthless. Alright, so we get the long rest now.
So, how
Where
long
is
this hole?
Jeffrey?
Where'd you leave him?
He's
It's
Where'd
been
you
like
leave him?
a while.
hanging out with Astrid.
Ah, yes.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
right.
That's right. I'm like, I remember leaving him with somebody.
Yeah, I'm
to
like,
take care of him, but I don't remember exactly.
How far down is the ladder? Like, is it like 20 feet? 40
Uh,
feet?
believe I said it was about 40 feet.
Alright. So 40 feet is like 2 turns of levitate, so that's 4 turns per trip.
How long does levitate last?
10 minutes.
You can get if you drag them, if you carry them all to the bottom.
That's
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
yeah. We get them all there already, and then we just levitate Kaino. He gets rid of all of his he puts all of his gear down, so that he can carry all of it, and just brings 3 axes at a time, and he's just gonna take all of it, and then wrap it all together in twine. And
Twine.
these big ass sacks of shitty axes.
Yeah.
And then,
Santa ever.
and then
Baron, I
he's
think,
gonna
already
have
got the
rope.
shitty daggers.
And then he's gonna have rope, and he's just gonna drag them like hay bales behind him. We're gonna go slow as hell, and if we find any orcs, we're not gonna have to fight them because I'm just gonna be like, "You see all these axes? I didn't learn how to craft them, motherfuckers." So I think it was I think you counted. I think it was 14 or something like that from those
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, let me.
And then if there was
check.
if there was any other gear,
Let me go
I mean-
back and see what I find.
this is something you could decide over that. If you just want to give us an item, monetary value, I'm gonna carry it all.
I just like the idea of you carrying it all. It's too good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start getting sleds, so I can
You have 14 great
Jeffrey
axes.
was just the start.
You
You
have
gotta get wagons.
2 shields.
Give me no idea.
You'll have 15 javelins. And Varen has the 18 daggers.
How
20.
many axes? I'm sorry.
Oh,
20
20.
daggers.
14 axes.
Well, that's a great amount of loot, I guess.
We're broke.
To be fair,
Aaron
you
gives
did
everybody
find...
4 daggers.
Blinks, you found that diamond earlier.
Yeah, I still got that. It's way lighter than a shitload of axes, though.
Very much so. And-
Aaron's like,
It's not. We're
that's
just
not
not willing to put the
nothing.
work in.
Aaron's like, you have to scrape by sometimes, and sometimes you have to drag.
That's
What you bring in.
All right, I'll help drag the
Every little bit counts. We don't waste
Carry
anything.
Great
Give me
axe.
10 of the damn axes. Let's go.
It kind of gives him 1 axe to carry.
Look at you.
Like, ooh.
Gus.
I mean, kind of looks at you like, do you want more?
Sure, absolutely.
Keeps falling
I
over.
just don't know, mechanically how a creature as small as Blinks is going to carry a lot of orc great
Is
axes.
there a way
I like the I imagine he chokes up on them and has one on each shoulder.
Or the water carrier, you have them over your shoulders with your
Yeah.
arms around.
I'm imagining Kaino putting permanent float on all of them, and I'm just carrying 20 of them like balloons.
No.
We need Tensor's floating disc.
Yeah, you don't got that yet.
No, that's floating wagon spell.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have my horse and you have the mule that can
Yeah.
carry stuff back.
And I believe you guys have a. Do you have a cart or just the mule?
We just have the mule.
Just the
Use
mule.
the mule.
We could probably I have a bunch of rope.
Yeah, you could tie them up and definitely make a. You could. I mean, they're shitty, so it's not like you care about them. So you can literally drag them.
Yeah, that's what I have been doing. Basically, raking the land as we travel.
Yeah.
But I feel with enough of them, eventually it's gonna get really hard. Or I feel we should get slow, but eventually I get a strength bonus because that's got to be extremely difficult to just travel carrying a bunch of axes digging along the.
You have to
ground.
make if you're gonna be dragging them long distances, you'll either have to move slower or be making con checks.
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion. Yeah.
I don't remember how far we are from the village anymore.
Distance.
Where's that map?
Couple days.
Just for reference, Kaino has 10 axes already, 1 spear, and 14 javelins. Carry.
Now, is this thing still there, or did it dissolve into that weird red liquid that we saw earlier?
It's still there. I just moved it because it was eating up
Yeah.
the map. But it's still just
Okay.
a big old thing. Just right there. You figure it probably weighs close to half a ton.
Think we can eat it?
I mean, why not? It's meat, right?
No.
No.
I mean,
I mean, you're free to. Just let me rest first.
So if you remember, as far as how far you are, if you look at the map, you guys were down the towards the southern edge of the island, along the river there on the left side of it.
Right.
are we headed back? Is that the plan right now, or what? Are we gonna just like pull all this stuff up here and we going back down after that in 2 weeks?
Were we? I don't think we were really doing anything.
You don't have any. You have no official plans.
I'm pretty sure we were just fucking around in that cave. Like,
Yeah.
to
Yep.
kill-
Well, we were supposed to take out the orcs and
I think
investigate.
we did do a lot of that.
We did a lot of it, but there's also that red shit. Well,
Yeah, we can talk to
even
you
in
about
character, like
And-
Varen would be like interested in that.
And in
investigating
character,
that.
you would know that, from what you've seen, that there's definitely more caves down there. Like there's
Yeah.
more tunnels
Kind
and
of
stuff.
just be like, well, I have a lot of axes here that I would like to get back to the city with.
I think we should. I mean, we kind of pissed these guys off. I think we need to.
We need to.
We also might need
Empire
to
at
find out
this
what
end.
that darkness was
Yeah.
before.
I think we rest up and I think we go back.
I agree. It was fascinating. I mean, scary.
Baron's gonna have so much
Terrifying.
PTSD after this.
Mhm.
There's just gonna be huddled in a corner.
He's just writing in his journal, his
Can't
father's
sleep.
journal.
Can't sleep. Dog moles will eat me. Can't sleep. Dog moles will eat me.
Kaino's gonna continue crafting his map of this place. So I mean, you gave it to us, but
Yeah.
he's making
Yeah.
yours.
You can add on to that as you will. I assume.
And then
you-
he's gonna try and create some elaborate rope knot way to carry them all, so that like their heads are like staggered. So he's dragging them so that their like ends are all on the ground.
Give me a survival check for your rope tying.
I've got
skills.
navigator's tools and vehicles water. I think the water vehicles like like knot tying.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay, cool.
It's a high DC though, but you do it.
This is a natural 20 to it. Yeah, so it's like super elaborate. It's like each axe has like a little bit of room, like those staggered like dishwasher things for like forks and knives.
When you drag them, anyone following will think that it was just one axe walking because they're all in each other's path.
And then like all the halves, yeah, come together at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like this elaborate, like, yeah. You're all impressed.
Yep.
Baron's asleep.
Baron's like, I can't handle this.
This is, see, you're all impressed. He convinces you. He talks it up real good.
But yeah, that's probably a good stopping point. So were you guys Jesus? So were you guys planning? So just so I know for next week. So do you guys? And you can change your minds, but at this point, do you guys think you're going to be exploring further, or are you going to be taking your booty back to town?
I think we go back to town and then see if we can't like figure something out about what might be going on down there.
My vote is
feel-
back in.
Yeah, same with me. I feel like there's either something that's we're leaving loose ends untied, and I don't like that. Like,
Blinks,
we
what's
gotta
your,
go.
what's,
We have to at least see what we're dealing with, because right now we have we got red
Okay, we
water
can go
with
back
black
down.
shit in
That's
it.
fine.
Okay, so
Yeah, but
yeah,
it also did start boiling.
That's all. That's all that Kaino saw. I
yeah.
don't think
O-
Varen
only you
that.
saw that kind of.
Well, it started boiling.
Right. Oh, well.
I feel, yeah.
So boiling red flecky water.
I'm with Kaino going back to town because I'm running low on her.
I
So
don't like that
for
natural.
no other
Oh,
reason.
Varen will hand you over like a whole quiver of arrows. Here you go.
Oh well, in that case. Here.
Are,
I was gonna
arrows or
ban-
bolts? Arrows or bolts? Because you're
It's bolts.
okay. Because that's probably what he needs. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they're bolts.
I need.
we can just explore more then. I could just make it so that I have more rungs.
You have
for
30 bolts
axes.
now.
I have 30 bolts now.
You could always like, you could with your elaborate knot tying skill, you could tie it. You could like set them up somewhere with an anti-theft
So- I have 24 great axes. So let's say, could this contraption that I made have been a device? It's got to be pretty big. I have 150 feet of rope.
You've used
So
it all. You used
I-
all of it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm basically asking if I can create a 25. Like, it's got to be like the size of a wagon. And it's just like, you can bundle it all up and put it in a big backpack. Maybe I'd have to probably buy one. But I want to be able to carry this back and forth, and it's now my means of traveling with all great axes that I collect from.
So, even with the best rope tying skills, just the pure weight and dragging them.
Oh,
One person. What's your strength?
16.
So you can pull it, but you will either go very slowly, or you will get tired, or you will have the potential of gain exhaustion levels of
Alright.
exhaustion rather quickly.
I make it so that there's like 2 ropes that come off of it, and they both have like knots
hmm
that you can kind of like they both end in prongs of 2, so that you can have like multiple people very easily carry them if you.
I will say you would also know it might be a good idea if you could perhaps like pile them on, like for example, a door frame, like a door or some piece of wood, and then drag that as opposed to the axes.
Oh yeah, I
dragging
want to
in the
get
dirt.
canvas or something so I can at least just have it dragging in like
Yeah.
just a sheet or something.
That would
Well,
make it easier. But the,
Yeah,
just
I need
the,
to get that first. We're
Then
working with
watching
what we
it-
got.
Yeah.
Varen, once he sees you doing all this, he might suggest, like, well, we could go in business together. Like, I got the donkey, we can get the cart, and then,
You said you have 22 of them or 25?
I have 24.
24.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
want to. I
It's
figured I'd make the thing with.
168 pounds of great axes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I have to make a device to carry them. I mean, like, the problem isn't really the weight. The problem is that it's 24 great axes.
It's a lot of. It's a lot.
There's
of
not very
space.
many bags that can carry that without just killing yourself eventually.
Yeah, I don't think you could actually. I don't think there's a bag strong enough that you could like heft it. It would
That's why I
just-
need rope. That's why I'm trying to make this elaborate rope thing. I imagine at the end of the day, it's just like a bunch of like little like holsters, like little holes that you just like feed the axe hefts through, so that the heads are all just sitting at the top of it,
and then
kind of
secure
closer to where
them.
you're carrying it, and then maybe like they're like so that hopefully they like get a little bit of lift off the ground,
Right.
and then that all the bases just drag.
Outside of a wagon, you are no matter how you do it, there will be difficulties in transporting them.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm still carrying. Okay, cool. I'm happy.
Yeah, I can live with that. That was fun. Good session, guys. That was a lot. I know we spent about 2/3 of the session in initiative.
That's okay.
It's fine.
The session or the campaign is called the Arena, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
So how close are we? Never mind.
To leveling. Close. Close.
Yeah.
Probably once we finish this game.
Hey, where'd you find the dog thing?
That's part of the Tome of Beasts.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't end up buying it. I have the PDF, but it's there. That Tome of Beasts thing. Some of the things in there are ridiculously
They are
harsh.
they're overpowered. I've noticed it as well.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
good
I don't
though.
know. That thing was like pretty strong. I mean, I feel like just because we play with like Venters games, like that's like
Yeah.
a normal monster. Like,
Well,
it's
let
me-
like, you're like 46. I'm like, man, it could be 4010.
Well, plus
Let
you
me-
guys also with your kind of like stronger weapons and good stat rolls,
Yeah.
you guys can kind of absorb. Although that was out for a moment, I was like, I think it might take one of you out.
It's because
Oh,
we
I-
didn't have any resources. Like none of us
Yeah.
had any. I didn't have
Yeah.
any spells.
Yeah.
I literally had 0 spells.
Here though, like there's
0 spells, 0 bardic inspirations.
I would have gone down if I didn't have the one last shocking blast to be able to get out of its range by getting rid of its reaction.
One
What-
or two more crits, and I would have had you.
Oh my god, those rolls. Alright, I'm gonna take. Oh, see, there you go. Those are the crits we needed.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take off though. Thank you for the session.
Yeah. Everyone, I'll see you Sunday.
see you guys.
See ya.
Have a good night.
That was entertaining. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't murderize you guys. I always like to get close, but not quite. It makes me happy.
That's half the fun. I
Yeah.
just I play a game I run a game every Tuesday, and I had them do a heist on a boat,
Oh, cool.
and I gave them all these cool things because they were like level 2 going into it, so they were
okay.
kind of underpowered. So I gave them like a steampunk power armor suit, like
Oh, nice.
like a cool grappling hook, and all the things they would need to get in there, and they fucked it up, which was hilarious. But it was also a low magic kind of world that I
Oh,
was building
okay,
up
okay.
until then. So, but what I did is I introduced a insanity mechanic, so that you have sanity
Okay.
points and you lose that depending on like more nasty shit you run into.
Oh, that's cool.
So the guy basically got the equivalent of the Necronomicon, the halfling wizard,
Nice.
and he's now like enamored with the book and just using it to cast spells. Because basically, I made a whole item that he can cast any spell he wants in the game.
Oh. But he can
But
go
it
crazy
costs-
real quick.
Right, the level of the spell he takes the sanity damage
Oh, okay, okay. That's cool.
equal to the spell level, and so he slowly goes crazier and crazier.
Are you doing
time
that
you
through
use it.
Roll20, out of curiosity?
Yeah, I am.
That I really do at some point want to buy Tome of Beasts because then it's all in Roll20. And Tome of Beasts is so big. There's so much in
Is
it.
it?
Oh yeah, it makes the monster manual look tiny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good value for what you get. Like if you want a lot of monsters, like
my
that's a
birthday's
good
coming.
option.
Like my birthday's this Friday, so I
Oh,
might have
happy
to
early
treat
birthday.
myself.
Well, the other nice thing
Uh,
about it too is like the monster manual and like your standard D&D monsters. So many people are familiar with them that,
Right.
and you know, I mean, I do it too. There's always
I
part of-
tweak everything. Pretty
yeah, I try to, yeah. But even so, like people are familiar with like the default monsters. Not everyone, but enough. And you know, that's
Right.
obviously going to influence you to some degree. Although I'd say you're probably one of the best people I've come across in terms of like playing their character.
much. Oh yeah.
Well, like you're like, oh, I'll run through this. I'm like, you know, that's trapped, right? You're like, yeah, I just run through it. "Oh, okay, you know, like most people, no one else would have done that. Like when Blinks ran back, he didn't say anything, so that's why he triggered it again. But
Right.
you know, if I had said to him, you know, that's trapped, like he would have been like, oh, I jump over it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that's what most people. But so I appreciate that. But it's cool because Tome of Beasts, like, you just it. People are like, what? Like when I use this thing, it's like, well, what is it? Like,
Right.
it's a dog mold
complete-
juggernaut, you know? And
Right.
yeah, so they have some
I've
pretty
been-
cool stuff.
Yeah, I picked up a H.P. Lovecraft like tome.
Oh, that's
Basically.
cool.
So I've been reading that, and I've been like getting into Call of Cthulhu and that kind
Have
of
you
stuff.
have you
so,
read
like,
a lot of HP? Have you read his stories and stuff?
Yeah, I have like his whole like
Anthology.
anthology that I just picked up.
Oh,
and
cool.
I'm working my way through it,
There's some
and
really
I just love his style.
there's some really good stuff in there. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm working through more of the early short stories just to see how he builds up the mythos.
yeah. No, it's really good. It's really good
Right.
stuff.
Before I delve into like the big ones like Call of Cthulhu and Mountains
Yeah.
of Madness and
Yeah, for sure.
all those.
If you can,
Yeah.
there's some. I think it's Mountains of Madness. I think that one is on audio, and it's really good if you find the
Right.
right one. But yeah, I'm actually
Cool.
working on. It's funny, like I had planned to do a lot for this campaign when I was in Utah, but there just wasn't time.
Right.
But it's cool because I know the general trajectory of where I want to go with this.
Right.
So I have 2 other campaigns in mind now for when this eventually finishes.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
One-
Well,
one-
I'm down.
One of them is, well, I technically have 3. So one's a D&D campaign, like a standard, 4, 5, 6 people campaign.
Right.
One is a one-player campaign using D&D rule set, but heavily modified, based around a book that I read
Okay.
when I was younger. And then the third game I'm also working on is that No Country for Old Kobolds.
Okay.
Have you heard of that game?
I haven't.
It's so funny. It's you can get it pretty cheap if you get the PDF online. I've downloaded it. I found it. But it's a real simple system, and what's cool about it is it takes the premise. So you're a kobold. Everyone's a kobold. Like that. If you
Okay.
play it, you're a kobold. And what's cool about it is like, kobolds are universally hated. They're like the lowest of the low. Everyone knows they're the squishiest of all monsters, right? Like you can kick one and it'll die.
Right.
So the way this works is it's So the world itself that you build, like you can start with like some real basic stuff, but it's a group effort. So the players actually help build the world as you go.
Gotcha.
Um,
That's kind of what I've been doing with my game, but less
Right.
probably mechanically.
Well, and what's cool about it is so they have these built-in mechanics where there's just these events that are constantly going around on in the background that can cause calamities in your kobold village and all this kind of stuff. And your kobold is expected to die frequently. Um, and
Okay.
but the mechanic behind it is when your kobold dies, the new one you're playing is basically like the new generation, and so you get attributes from your previous one, and you get to add things, and so you get better in a sense as time goes on, and you die
Oh,
more.
kind of like Sunless Sea.
Yeah. So it's a
Okay.
really it's meant to be fun and quick, and you can do it like you can do it. It looks real nice because it seems like it's a good game for like a pickup game kind of thing, or even campaigns. Like it's meant you can totally do campaigns, but it's nice because uh, I like the idea of it because I want to do that for because I also sometimes on our Sunday group, sometimes when our DM has to cancel, like he has to cancel a couple this month or next month because he's having some surgery. So it's like, sometimes like I'll run for the group and we'll do whatever. It would be something that's nice for that because it's one of those things where like, okay, some people can make it, some people can't. And then like next time I do it, some people can make it like different people. It doesn't matter like because your character, you're not invested in that one character indefinitely. It's not like, crap, you've made it to level 8 and now I've killed you. It's
Right.
like, my kobold died. Oh, I have a new one. So, but you
Gotcha.
should check it out.
Okay.
It's a fun system. It's a small system. It doesn't require a lot of rules and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out. Thanks.
So, yeah.
But I'll let you go. I know you got to get going.
Yeah. Good luck with your game tomorrow.
All right.
Uh,
Thank you, sir.
good job
And
not
I'll,
dying.
see you in 2 weeks.
Yep. See you in 2
you
weeks.
know, I do my best.
Catch you later.
All right.
Bye.
Take it easy.